Hello again, everyone, and thank you for joining us for another adventurous life of Paul and Diane. This time we're going to be doing something different.
Yeah, I'm going to show some items from the different cruises that we've taken. I've added on through the years, and they're all very important things to bring with you when you go on a cruise, or any vacation actually.
But first, I'd like you to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a single episode of the adventurous life of Paul and Diane.
Okay, we're going to get started with items that I've collected through the years to go on cruises and vacation. And Paul's off on the side. He's going to be handing me the items. Now, the first thing I want to show you, I really liked the idea of this because I always get so hot. Even like in the room, even if the room is cold, sometimes I feel hot. And it's a fan, and it's also a flashlight. So you open it up and you push the button, and as you can see, well, you probably can't because it's spinning, but it is real. It feels really good blowing on your face, and then you can also push the button again, and it goes faster. And boy, does that feel really nice right now. So then you turn it off, but the only way that you can get the flashlight going is you have to close it back up, and then you hold on to that same switch that you turned it on with, hold it in, and then the flashlight goes on. So it's kind of a nice thing to have because the rooms are really dark, and so if you can put this by your bed, you can use it as a fan or you can use it as a light. Now the next thing I wanted to show you is I bought this little jewelry box. And all these items that I bought are from Amazon, and I just looked through and saw things on there. You can just look up cruise ideas or cruise items for 2025, even though this I bought a few years ago. But it's a very cute jewelry box, and they also put your name on it on the front. You just have it personalized and put your name on it. So I use this the first couple years, but down the line I'll show you where I put my jewelry now. Okay, so next item right here. Now, I really like the idea of these straws. If any of you have been on Carnival or other ships, they have the candy straws because they don't want the plastic straws anymore, so they have the candy straws. And if you're holding it to drink, it's like so messy, and it just, is not good. So the first thing I bought was the rubber ones, and I didn't really like them as much, and they were, not as good as the ones that I have now. So this right here is steel, and you just pull it up like that, and you can stick it in the drink and drink it. But before you do use it as a drink, make sure you take out the little brush. This is the little brush that they have that cleans the straw out, and it's long too. You just make it as big or small as you want. And the same with the straw. If you want it smaller for a smaller drink, you can make it smaller. But it's very good. I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna use it on my next cruise. Now this next item, when I first got something to hold my towel on the chair, I got the clips. But then I noticed some of the places that we went had like a thicker padding, so it didn't work for holding on your towel. So then I saw these bands, and they stretch really big. They go over like any chair, and they hold your towel on, so it's not slipping off and falling on the ground. It hangs on for you. And these are very cute. They have like little cocktail drinks on them, and I thought they were really kind of cruise festive looking. Now this next item that I have is very important to do, and that's because when Paul and I have gone on cruises or even just flown to California or Florida, we never checked our luggage at home, so we didn't really know what it was. And so when we got to the airport, sometimes it was over, or sometimes one was over and the other wasn't over. And so it depends on the airport, but one time they said we didn't have to pay anything extra because one was below and one was over. But sometimes they don't let you do that. They want you to take some clothes from the one suitcase and put it in the other. And I just feel funny. I don't want people looking at me as I'm trying to open both suitcases and to put some things from the lighter one into, or the heavier one into the lighter one. So this is nice to have. You clip it onto the bag. Well, actually you put it on like that, and then you clip it on here like that, and then you hold the bag up, and it will tell on the top, you know, how much your bag weighs. So Paul will be doing that because he's stronger. But yeah, this is nice to have. Now this power source is also really good to have, because the older ships, they don't have as many places to plug into, and the newer ones, I think they're getting more, they have a little bit more on there, but the older ones don't. Well, this has some 3 USB ports, and it also has the American, you know, 3-prong plug-ins. It has 3 of them. So this is nice to have because you just plug it in, and then you can plug whatever you have with you into the port. Now, this next item right here, I haven't tried it yet, but I heard it had very good reviews on it. And what it is it's a beach towel, and it might feel light. Well, actually, it feels pretty good, but it's lighter than like one of the Carnival towels that they give you. But one thing that's nice about this, it says it dries really fast, and it doesn't hang on to the sand. Now, when we had the Carnival towel, it got really wet, and then it had sand on it, so it was very, very heavy. Now this, all you have to do is just shake it out, and it, you know, and then fold it back up, and it ends up being something really nice for you. Also, if you're like a little bit chilly, this is kind of nice for like to wrap around you. It's you know, like nice and cozy, and it's not real heavy. The next item I wanted to show you is the magnets. Now, the inside of the cabin that you're in has magnetic walls, so these magnets like work really good. Well, the first ones that I purchased, I think were only about 50, you know, hold 50 pounds. So some of the things that I put on it started sliding it down the wall. These right here are, I think they're 180 or something like that. So they can hold a lot more. And believe me, if you stick them together, they're very hard to get apart. I had to have my husband get them apart for me. So these magnets are really good. So if I were you, if you wanted to purchase the magnets, get 100 or over. Don't get under 100. They don't seem like they hold as good. Now, the next item that I have, I really love this idea of the pill box. It comes in, they came 2 together, a small one and a big one, and one was pink and one was blue. Now, the small blue one, I put in my purse because you know, sometimes I have, you know, different things that are going on, and so I have it ready available. I used to put it in my purse in a sandwich bag, but now I have something that's more sturdy, and it fits really nice in there. This bigger one is going to be put in my suitcase for us when we, you know, travel anywhere. And I put like all different kinds of things in it, like aspirin, Pepto-Bismol, you know, just all those type of things, because it has a lot of pockets to put it in. Now, this item right here, I really like this, the idea of this. And it's like a little pocket purse for your passports. I put my passports in there so you could see how that fits in there. But it has like pockets for 4 passports. So if you had a family of 4, you could put, well actually, there's 6 pockets because there's one on the top, but I just put it down in the second one. And you can also put credit cards. Credit cards go in there. You put your license right here because it has, you know, where you can see your license. And you can put like little change or something in that. It also has pockets on the side where you can put like your cash, you know, your dollars and bills like that. You can put it, it's got it on both sides. And then it also has one in the back. So you can put your phone in there if you want, or you could put your phone in the inside, you know, either way. I also tried right here, I put my phone in there, and that fit way, because it goes way down, that fit really nice in there too. But some people, what they do with this is they put their airline tickets in there, or they put their cruise tickets in there. And either way, you can do what you want with it, but it's really nice. It's a nice thing to have. Okay. Now, this I thought was a really good idea. I saw this somewhere and I thought it was a really good idea. A lot of times I didn't know where to put my shoes and that, because I didn't, you know, want them by the clothes, because some of the shoes that we brought, you know, we wore before. So I didn't want it getting the clothes all dirty. So I saw that they had this. You can use this actually as to put on your hair when you take a shower if you don't want to get your hair wet, like a shower cap, or you can put it on your shoe. And all you do is just open. They come in like, they're little tiny like this. You know, they look, when I first saw them, I thought, how do you open that up? But then I opened this one and just put it right on my shoe on the bottom like that, and it comes up pretty far, so you can put your, you know, shoe in the
It's good if it's raining too.
Yeah, true. You can use it as a rain cap. But yeah, that I really like that. Now, this is one of the items I really like. Now, I've had different colors of it. I had black and then I had pink, but I really loved this. Like, it's kind of like a mint color, mint green. And what this is, you know, it carries all your essentials. Like, I have some of my pills up here, and then you have your toothpaste and your, you know, toothbrush and you know, all those type of things you can put in, and you can hang it, you know, in wherever you're at. Like, say if you're at a hotel, you can either hang it in the bathroom on the shower curtain rod, or you can even put it on a door. You know, it's got this hanger. But on the ship, I had it where they had their towels. I hung it on that. But now that I have those stronger magnets, I can put 2 of the magnets, and then I can hang it actually on the wall in there because of the metal. But this is an awesome thing to have. But then I noticed on this, and that's why I don't use the jewelry thing anymore, this one came with its own jewelry part in the front. And that's so, you know, everything's like all together. You have, you know, all your jewelry, and then you have all your other essentials inside of the bag. So I really like how that turned out. Okay, now these are my favorite items, and that I just purchased recently. Now, when Paul and I went on cruises, or if we went other places, I always had like a Kroger bag or something like that, one of their plastic bags that I'd put our clothes in, and it was always like tipping over, and you couldn't put as much in it, and it just wasn't, you know, good. So I saw this and I thought, this is a great idea to have. Now it folds up like this, and you can put it at, you know, like flat, and you can put it at the bottom of your suitcase. Well, then once you get to wherever you're at, you just take it and open it up, and there you go. You have a cute place to put all your dirty clothes, and it can sit, you know, like that, and then you just keep throwing stuff in. And then if you want to have your laundry done on the ship, you just take out what you want from it and put it in their bags for them to clean your clothes for you. Now, another item that I really loved when these came out is the packing cubes. And I have a set of these blue ones. As you can tell, I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. So anyways, I got like a set of these, and there's a bigger one than this, but then there's also smaller ones, and I put like our shirts in it, and I even put shorts in it. And what I do is I got different colors because Paul will have his color, I'll have my color, and then when I put it, because I just leave everything in it, and I just put it in the drawers and that at on this cruise ship or at the hotel, wherever we're staying, and we just open it up and we get whatever we want out of it. So these pink ones right here, these are also packing cubes also, but they like go really, as you can see, they can go as really thin. They're compression bags. And the only thing about this is when I opened it up, I thought that I was going to have some bigger ones, and they're not really that big, you know, like here's like one of their small ones and that, but I mean it can get like about that high because right now they have it zipped and compressed, but it's still, I didn't get a bag, don't have bags that big. Like this one right here is like the biggest bag of it and that, and so you know, I can put, I mean there's things I can put in it, like I can put like socks, and I could probably even put shirts and, you know, things like that in it. But one thing I really liked about them is they had these, and these you can put like socks in them, you know, like one for me and then probably one for Paul. You know, that will fit in this size of it. So I kind of liked how that was. But I still like the bigger ones. And okay, so this is my last item I wanted to show you. And I actually just got this a few days ago. And the reason I really like this is because when Paul and I go to the beach, like we're on a cruise and we take an excursion and we go on the beach, we always carry one of those ones that just have the handles on it. And when you have everything in it and it's all wet and everything, it becomes real heavy. And Paul tries to put it on his shoulder and it's always slipping off his shoulder. So this is pretty big. And with those smaller towels that I have, that I'm gonna be bringing, it'll fit in here perfectly. And then it has a lot of different pockets for other things, like this front pocket here. Well, even the whole thing is, you can put something wet in it. It's not going to wreck it. But this one pouch itself is all, you know, as you can see, it's like you can put like wet things in there too. And then I like the idea that it has on the sides of it, it has where you can put your water, because we always bring water with us. It has a zip part in the front where we can put our phones, we can put whatever money that we're bringing, anything like that, because there's pockets all over the place for that. And then it's easy, you know, because it's a backpack, so it will go over his shoulders. And then in the front, it has this clasp so it won't fall off. it'll stay right there. So when I saw this, the idea of this, I loved it, so I had to get it. So we're going to be trying this out in January. So I want to thank you all for coming or staying to see my items, and
And I want to say thank you for watching The Adventurous Life of Paul and Diane, and we'll see you next time.